If you've ever worried about giving away too much, this video is for you. Now, there are a number of issues here involved in how much do you offer to a client? How much do you put within your package? That's a slightly separate issue to what I want to talk to you about today. And that is how it isn't possible to give too much. Now, if you have had this thought, and you would not be human if you hadn't had this thought, you'll be wondering about where that line is. And you'll be wondering about it from the point of view of thinking, if I offer this much, I've got nowhere to go. I've got nothing else to offer after this. And that can be quite a scary thought. And as I said, you wouldn't be human if you hadn't had that thought. But here's why you can teach 110%, share 110% of what it is that you know and you can offer in this moment, and never be afraid that you're not going to have more. And the thing we have to remember is that none of us is stuck. None of us is stuck in time. We are evolving constantly. Every interaction we have gives us a different perspective and an insight. It sparks a particular way of thinking about something. It sparks a particular train of thought that leads us into new territory. And it's territory that only you will go into, because you will take what you need from something and you will learn what you need. Whereas other people will come to the same situation and take something else. So every experience you have is allowing you to move dynamically through life as a permanently evolving one, permanently evolving person. So you can't get to a point where you've never got anything more to offer, because every single breath you take is giving you something more to offer. It might be that you are deepening your understanding of a particular lens that you see life through, or it may be that it is introducing a completely new concept that you are needing to integrate and put into the context of all the other things that you have at your disposal or going on in your head. So there's lots of things that it might spark, but every interaction is going to do that. Everything you read, everything you hear, everything you see, every conversation you have is giving you additional material. It's giving you what you need to create your own personal 360-degree view of a particular problem, the problem that you help people with, the challenge that you support people to work through. You cannot ever run out of material for that. If you do feel that you are running out of material for it, it's actually a really good sign that you need to stop and take stock and give yourself a little bit of space to allow the creativity to rise up again. And it will, it always will, unless you are on the wrong path for you, in which case you'll get a massive reset one way or the other. So if you are on the right path, you can't run out. So if you've had that thought, you can put it to one side and safely continue to offer what you need to offer to your clients, to your potential clients, to your audience. I never worry about going in too deep with or offering too much to my audience, unless I think it's going to overface them if the support isn't there to deal with, to process what I'm teaching and what I'm sharing. So I never worry about overdoing that, because I know that, yeah, it's a lot of the value is in the one-to-one experience, but also it's you know, just the process of delivering something is in itself an inspiration, brings more depth to it, gives you different insights. You know, the comments that people have, or the feedback that they provide, or just the interactions that you see when you have a group of people experiencing something can be all that is needed to take it off in a whole new direction. So I never worry about that, and neither should you.